So we're all in agreement that we think that was the season finale of Hockey.
It
I
was
believe so. Tragic.
Yo,
About the bus.
Star is here, so let's get started.
Cringe. The cringe. Is
Hello.
he still a special guest? I feel like this main roster now. That man got more minutes than the six man. I think he started
Everybody.
5.
All right, fellas.
y'all- so how was your day? Since you said it was kind of interesting,
Bruh. No, man. It's just, you know when you have one of those days when you see people you don't want to see, but you have to because of obligation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. It was one of them. And I'm just over here like,
Unfortunate.
bruh, I hate being obligated to do anything.
Same. Absolutely same.
Well, you gotta work. You know you're gonna see those people most days.
I ain't
See.
gonna lie. I was just thinking about today how I just the looks on the people that I work with face, because like people in upper management and stuff, they just feel like they just have so much power over you, and me just not showing up Monday just feels so good. They just knew like they was gonna kick assholes and shit. Like, bro, this is only this job, dude. Like, you have no power over me whatsoever. As soon as I leave the job, you can't tell me to do a damn thing.
Bruh, folks be
That would be horrible. That would be horrible if your job like literally had those type of, you know, where you had to work for that job. And, you know, that would just be horrible, dude.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, they
Uh-oh.
they job.
you winding up that robot, boy. Uh-oh. And it ain't me. We green across the board on my frames.
Nah, it probably was me. Probably got a little too excited and loud. I mic don't like that.
Sounds like you got a little too black.
Y'all remember when I tried to get this man a free mic?
Yep.
And that man said no.
Sure do.
Roger that.
Well, it might not be the mic then. This might be, other circumstances.
Y'all, I'm just saying, y'all remember when I gave that man a mic? Well, tried to. And he was like, I already have a mic, sir. And it is a Yeti. And I am okay.
Well, that statement still is true. That
I don't
statement
know.
doesn't change yet.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Y'all seem like every time I stutter just a little bit. Y'all like, wow. But I've heard other people stutter in the chats also. Everybody's kind of just glance past.
No. We always comment when somebody is doing the robot.
The robot chicken.
Streaming Apex Legends. Because he didn't change it. God dang it. Gotta do everything, man. Every time this cat streams something.
I changed it when exactly.
But he didn't change it back.
No, I would have to go back to the PSN and change it. So I would have to
change it.
You alright?
I was just listening at that point.
I just was underwater.
Tragic.
There we go.
So
Let's
there's a
go
lot
ahead and get
going
that
on in
updated.
there's a lot going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
What you talking about, Willis?
Like, as far as them just signing,
the Wonder Woman.
That's not Marvel.
Damn, that is. No, this is the main thing I've been seeing all day,
so
bro.
the disgust in that man's voice when he, that's not Marvel. Did nobody tell you to interject?
Dude, when he said Wonder Woman, it just instantly made me think of what I saw on Instagram. It was like HBO put out some like a trailer of like mashups that's coming out soon, I guess. And Wonder Woman happened.
Yeah, she's trending right now. Well, she was trending today.
Yeah, because it's gonna be if you have HBO, it's like HBO something like they're one of their streaming platforms. Yeah, you get to see Wonder Woman for free, I guess. It's gonna be on there for free, and it's gonna be in theaters at the same time.
I mean, while I don't care about the movie, that is a cool thing, I guess.
Yeah, Disney did it first. Anyway, so
I
just don't know. No, I was just I don't know if they did it first.
I mean, at the same time, it's like I don't care. They all got the same things.
Yeah, and also, but that's not even the most interesting thing about that. They showed at the end. They showed Game of Thrones the next I guess the spinoff, I guess. It's gonna be House of Dragons, and I had to leave a comment, and I ain't gonna say what the comment said, but I'll just say the gist of it. I was just like, y'all need to beg for George R.R. Martin's forgiveness, because man, y'all don't need another failure like the end of Game of Thrones, the way that ended, season 8, because they put like this, I'm gonna give it one chance, and if I don't like the beginning, I'm giving up on it. But yeah, back to Marvel. As far as the interesting news, I thought they were just signing on actors and from previous Spider-Mans, because the next one's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be a live action Enter the Spider-Verse movie with all the older Spider-Man and all the and all the old Spider-Man villains. Yeah, Toby and the other guy, Andrew Garfield, I think.
Yeah, the trash man.
And some people like him, man. Some people like him, but
hipsters.
Yeah, pretty much. He does kind of look like a hipster. But they added Jamie Foxx in there. He's gonna be in the new one, and also the old Sandman. They have 3 actors that they haven't named, and rumor has it that it's gonna be possibly Venom. Morbius, and possibly Carnage, possibly. So, I mean, I think Sony wants to make those characters part of the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind since they're doing all this other crazy stuff right now.
Bruh, I know you talking about like Marvel. Bro, I just read this fucking headline. So Australia has passed a cyberbullying bill that you can be charged as much as $100,000 for trolling.
Wow.
Yeah, my guy.
Wait, for what?
Right.
Online trolls are on notice. Anyone caught posting abusive content could now be fined more than $100,000 as part of a planned federal government crackdown. This is in Australia.
But what is considered abusive?
Exactly.
That's going to be the problem. Stuff as vague as that.
Yeah, that's
anything
super vague. Yeah.
They can also let things go.
Yeah, but that's not the thing.
No, they're not gonna let anything go.
Yeah,
I often say the whole point is if you do anything, you're liable to get fined.
Anything,
they might let some stuff go, and they probably will. But that's not the point. It's like you might just be
grab onto everything now, so they're not gonna let it go.
Like for example,
if anything, they're gonna prosecute
something that they
more.
care about. They could let it go. They could be like biased towards certain people.
Yeah.
I mean that's how it always goes.
Such a vague.
That's just how it always goes. Like, I mean, look at Twitch's policy. Like, let's be real. Woman showed her actual pussy, her whole fucking pussy, on Twitch, got a 3-day ban. One girl said simp and got a week ban. Let's be real, enforcement is not going to be even-handed.
Ever. It never is. Never, bro. Fucking Twitter in a nutshell. Pedophiles, I'm talking about shooting, all of the above can go down. And you can say, I don't like Naruto. Suspended. It's like, what?
That's why Twitter is
What? What? But yeah, I went on and posted 2 pictures in Discord because I don't think this was actual conversation. These niggas was ugly, bro. Drew Superman and that Wonder Woman, bro. What the fuck? The drawing in these comics is so inconsistent, bro. Like,
It looked like you thinking it was
I was gonna say, to be fair, like he was supposed to look haggard.
I mean, it's
Man,
better than
Wonder
Red Sun.
Woman
though.
just ugly.
Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to lay off Red Sun, bro.
way better.
I'm just getting this out the way ahead of time so I don't have to spam the conversation with saying stuff is ugly. So I just want to get this out
Bro, you
first.
still gonna bring it up later. You can be like, man, this so ugly.
But it ain't gonna be as much. I just get most of it out now. And we can just, when we do the conversation, it's fine. But yes, when I seen this picture, I just bust out laughing. I was like, you was doing so good. That was doing so good, bro. But now all of a sudden, this man get a butt chin. This man got the nostrils up, got his 2 teeth out, bro. Like, bro, got
That man
74,
said like he up there looking like Roger Rabbit.
bro. I'm like, golly. And then I did Wonder Woman. I don't know what that was about. I don't even know why they drew. Like, at least his was about emotion. Hers is just okay.
Hers is manipulation because it's Wonder Woman. Like in this particular sense, it's
I hate her.
Hold on, man, because you know Zaraki really wanted to be in on
So,
this.
so what does
Hey man, he ain't here, man. He knew how this was gonna go down.
He literally
Wait,
messaged saying that he's on his way.
Oh, he did. Where?
Yeah, this man. Did you not see them? Oh, that's right. 'Cause
I
you don't
didn't.
pay attention to the PlayStation.
But yeah,
This man literally sent the message in the
I
chat.
actually want to know what does her extended chin
Bruh.
have to
Well,
do
well,
with the
well, hold on.
manipulation?
They just really just go.
Out of respect for Zaraki.
It's tragic.
Okay.
Out of respect for
Okay.
Zaraki, let's change the topic a little bit.
Isn't the topic today manga though?
Yeah, but I think
It is
we was
manga,
waiting for him to.
but we had
get into-
to
Oh,
push.
I got
Remember we
something.
pushed
I
back
got
this
something perfect, bro.
until we could actually talk about it. Out of respect for Zaraki, since he really wants to
Bruh.
talk about injustice.
I wanted
Okay.
to show y'all these Yu-Gi-Oh panels.
Oh my
I was talking to them a little
god,
bit earlier, bruh.
this man
This has
is really
been
on one
so
about some
fun.
Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
Bruh, it is so hilarious.
The manga is pretty funny.
It is. Bruh. So the dude they had to set up a scene, a media about bullying in school. So the director said you should go out there and tell. First of all, pick the smallest, wimpiest looking kid. So they picked Yugi, and they told him to come around back to the gym, and you're gonna meet this star. So the dude gets him around back and says, "The truth is, come closer." And then when Yugi comes closer, he literally uppercuts Yugi and holds him by his hair, bro. I was like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, it looks so funny. And a lot of the early things, the one thing I have against it is it's almost repetitive right now because every chapter is Yugi's getting bullied, and at the end of the day, Yami finds the solution with his cricket games, I'm gonna call them, because they're not even fair. He cheats in a sense, like he always do, but yeah, and that's always has been what it is so far. I'm like, I see the dark part of it, but at the same time, I can understand why they went more so the card route, because this could get old real quick. It's already getting old. I'm on chapter 5, and again, they're just rinsing and repeating the same thing they've done since chapter 1.
Hey, why this dude who beat up Yugi looking like Light 615?
That's tragic.
Bro, he sagging and all, bro.
And he ain't doing cheap
That's
shot.
wild. Exactly, Wayne.
Hell no. Oh, bro. And then there was the other tactic. This man told him, if you hit a lower number than me, then you win. And Yami, he rolled a 6. And the dude's like, yeah, it's impossible for me to lose now. And I don't know why, but he threw it at Yami's head. So he threw the dice in Yami's head, hit the floor, and he's like, yeah, I win. And then Yami was like, nope, you got to get the penalty game. And the dude was like, what? He said, yeah, the dice split, and now you got a 7.
What?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro, it's great. No, this is great. He a literal cheater. I love it.
Yes. I said, but this is some Gintoki tactics, bro. Like, bro, he literally rigs the game so you can't win. It's so funny, dude. Like, so far, it's been more comedy than just dark. It's just really funny. Like, what was the penalty for the guy who was doing the directing? He told him, he made it where he can't see anything. All his vision was always like static TV. And then the other guy, what did he do to the other guy? I can't remember exactly right now. I can't remember. But yeah, he always like does something to make you regret, I guess, what you did, but it's always in real life, and you have to live with this for the rest of your life. And I'm just like, man, okay, Yami, you know, fuck it.
All over a game. I don't want to play. How about that? This man still got powers, though.
Man, that man be so. I still don't understand why these people even play the game with this man, dude. I'm like, you clearly see something is up. Oh, the guy with the karaoke, and he lost because his heartbeat was Yugi made it where the device he got from his granddad picked up his heartbeat. And so the heartbeat went off, and the dude's like, I don't understand. Why am I losing? And Yugi's just like, well, because of your heartbeat. And I'm just like, bush. Right. Bullshit. But it was like, because the guy always holds the mic to his chest. So it picked up his heartbeat. And so Yugi made it where his heartbeat was so loud in his own ears that it sounds like a loud rock song or some shit. He said something about an 8-beat, whatever. But yeah, it's been pretty funny. It's been entertaining nonetheless. And then that scene when I was telling y'all about where Joyuchi, because they don't call him Joey in the manga, had raised up Ansu because they don't call her Taya.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You used them American names. We don't care about that Japanese shit. That is Joey and Taya. Don't nobody care what they called in Japanese. That is Joey and Taya.
That's true.
Just imagine you try to tell somebody, you seen what happened to Ansu? Who the fuck is that? I don't know that big guy off my screen.
Yeah. And they pretty much been sitting around. They made like a wooden plank to raise up her skirt and stuff, taking pictures. I'm just like, boy, this is why y'all had to change it to the card games, because all of this stuff that's happening right now, not only is it not, I don't know if I want to say it as entertaining, but it's more comical. I don't know. I don't think it would have succeeded, I guess, in a shonen type of view. But I mean, if that was the original shonen view, then it had to succeed. I don't know, but I think anime actually was smart about just going with the card game thing.
Definitely, it was the.
It reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho. Because
it reminds you what
in the manga there was like more stuff in between, like before he came back to life. There was a lot more content, but the anime decided to shorten that content and make him come back to life quicker, and then get to the fighting quicker.
They said we ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah. Especially anime. I guess you know what's crazy? Maybe that's what they're doing on Moriarty. But
I feel like that's what they're doing.
I have a lot to say about that. But yeah, that must be what they did. The
I don't
adaptation.
mind
I also feel like it's a wave at the time because, like, I mean, Pokemon.
Wait, I do mind that about Moriarty though, because that's some cool shit.
Digimon, like they like you had a lot of like shows like within that same, vein that was doing pretty well at the time. So, I mean, I'm sure they wanted to try to appeal to as many kids as possible.
Yeah, and I heard Pokemon was actually pretty dark in the manga as well. I haven't checked it out myself,
Hey,
but
man,
I've
they be
heard.
straight up murdering Pokemon, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
no- ain't
I
no
heard it was
KOs,
actually
your
dark as
Pokemon-
hell.
Your Pokemon getting murder-urdled. They not trying to eat.
Hey, can you ask him to stop?
Oh man,
The Poke Center
pretty
can't
much.
fix that.
Like Lucario.
Man,
A Lucario going wild would have been completely different if they made it like the manga.
imagine you a Pokemon trainer. Pokemon actually does kill your Pokemon. Like, what do you do at this point? Like,
You can't do nothing.
what do you do? You gonna
Pokemon
exactly.
You kill my Pokemon.
What you gonna do? Fight him? All right, that Pokemon.
You
gonna
gotta
fight
sit
your
there,
world.
hold that L, bro. You gotta all they can do
You
is
got some
apologize. You
Pokemon
gotta
who are
accept
actually
it.
like hotter than the sun. You really think
Yeah.
like that Pokemon and like Pokemon just can't kill you easily?
Yeah.
Probably gotta
Right,
run
that's
away
what I'm
from
saying,
that,
bro.
bro.
You gotta sit there and hold the L because they gonna try to apologize, and you gotta sit there not wanting to take that apology. I understand.
No, and then if they come back, man, that's all right. I'm mega evolve my shit. Come back and murder your whole squad.
Man, bro, that man gonna sleep in the cabin. with Charizard, Fire Blast.
What you doing out here with that nigga? He got a Charizard. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing but Rat-a-tat and Zubat out this bitch. He gonna have to see me.
They gonna act like this fate night, bro. They just gonna kill the owner.
It'd be, I mean, just thinking about it, it'd be like really bad if like you had a Pokemon. Let's say you got a Charmander, and like you evolve it into a what's it evolve into?
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon, and like you close like your Charmeleon getting strong, and you want to evolve it into a Charizard, but right before you evolve it, so another Pokemon you fighting kills it. Then you gotta start all the way.
Well, I mean, that's not even how that works in Pokemon. It's not because you're almost there. It's usually like an emotional attachment.
Yeah, man.
Wait,
They evolve like the Super Saiyans go and get
Yeah, it's like it was always like some old nonsense.
Oh my God.
They evolve like the Sharingan, exactly.
Yeah, see, y'all think about the physical aspect. I'm afraid of psychic Pokemon, bro.
Oh, Ghost Pokemon.
I was gonna say they even had it actually in the series where what was that? I think it was like Malamar took over like the whole fucking town. He was just like brainwashing people.
Like, bro.
And they couldn't figure out why people kept disappearing. This man literally was just kidnapping people and had them locked up in like an old TV studio.
Yeah, no, I want no part of that, bro. Like, it's gonna be a war.
Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of people be like, I want to be in the Pokemon world. Like, they'll say you want to be in the Fairy Tale world. You want to be in the AOT world. You want to be in Pokemon.
Who would want to be in AOT?
Idiots.
I have no idea, but
Idiots.
people
Yeah, just idiot.
in Twitter are stupid. So they just see
That might be
their
the
favorite
worst
favorite
ever.
anime, and they immediately go to their favorite anime,
Bro, I'm
not
telling
knowing.
Twitter
I
is
love Bleach, but you can suck a dick if you think I'll be in that world.
Right, right.
On to some
It's
kind of
like, but nah, they
slice
like,
of
hey,
life. I'm picking
Yeah,
a
exactly, bro. I'm gonna be all in the slice of life, bro. I'm gonna have a whole harem, bro.
they said The choices were Fairy Tale, AOT, Pokemon, and I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh. I said Fairy Tale.
Hey man,
Because
nigga, fuck it. You might have to
nobody
just slide
dies
you,
in Fairy
yo,
Tail.
man. As long as you ain't got a duel, like, fuck it,
Bruh,
just be a
I
regular
don't
nigga.
even-
I don't need duel, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro. They was taking over cities. American then was taking over cities and just mind
Hey
controlling
man,
people.
look, just be out there chilling,
Man,
man.
What's
Look.
the name? Kaiba, bro? Nah, bro. I don't want to be part of them either.
I told you he made it. He made a dude commit suicide for a Blue Eyes card.
Like, come on, bro. I'm good. I know a Fairy Tale.
That man bankrupted a dude's whole. That man literally bankrupted a dude's whole fortune because that man would give him a Blue Eyes card. That man put him like he literally like ruined this man's company, ruined his personal life, like just destroyed this man's whole life. Like, so you know, give you some money to make it all better. You give me that Blue Eye.
Bruh, and he laughs about and brags about doing stuff like that, bruh. Like, nah, I'm good.
Man.
So I was like, yeah, Fairy Tale. You know, most you might get beat up, but you know,
People don't die in
Girl
Fairy
say-
Tale.
She said she wish she could.
That's what I'm
She wish she
saying.
could find a dude who loved her. She wish she could find a dude who loved her as much as Kaiba loved himself.
What the fuck?
I understand.
Because everybody know Kaiba loved. No,
You
what
can
was that? Because they
put
told him.
Kaiba.
What was that? They told that man like, they had the person he cared about the most, and he was like, I'm standing right here.
Yeah,
I mean, he
that
can't
was-
100.
I don't.
That
He was
man
like, I
did
don't
like
look
Mokuba.
kidnapped.
Nah, I
Hey,
think
man,
that was a front
Kaiba
though.
wild,
That man
bro.
would do anything. That was the one person the Mokuba got put in. That man was doing it all.
Mokuba.
Wasn't that even? Didn't Mokuba get caught by Pegasus, and that's why he was even going to the lengths he was going for the? Was it Dual Kingdom? Yeah, it was Dual Kingdom.
Dual Kingdom. And he loved.
No, I think it's because he bought the company.
Yeah, he did.
Man
but,
went up there and
but
got
he did a lot of stuff during that. But you wanna know what's funny though? If you think about it, Kaiba still was the best person on that show because this man only lost to like Millennium Items. Like, I don't think nobody actually beat that man straight up.
Nah, they
Bro,
didn't.
when he went against Ishiki, she was like, "You can't beat," and she had a Millennium Item, and she thought he was gonna put all his power into Obelisk, and he broke Fate, and he was like, "Bro, fuck Obelisk." He actually sacrificed Obelisk for the Blue Eyes, and she was like, "Oh, wasn't expecting that," and lost.
No, I'm saying, but the people who have beat him
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah.
Millennium Items. That's what I'm saying. I like nobody beat him straight up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
But
like
did y'all see that movie?
Kaiba is the Gary of that universe. Like Gary was way better than Ash, but people write him off for some reason.
But Plight
Yeah,
Armor.
yeah. Did y'all see that movie though, with him, Yugi, and at the beginning of the movie, he's going against Yugi, and he ends up winning, but it's just like a clone that plays just like Yugi or something. That shit,
That's how you
Look.
give it to without giving it to him.
right? Like it's funny because at the end, I think they either had to team up again. Kaiba lost to the main boss, and then Yugi beat him. But, bruh, that match, just the animation in that movie, I can't remember if it's the one with they fused the GX series, the regular Yu-Gi-Oh, and the 5Ds Yu-Gi-Oh. That movie was hype.
It was hype.
Well, yes, very hype.
Why's that?
He didn't have Sexel, but man, that movie was really good.
Hey man,
That's
trust me, that
definitely
Stardust
from a
Dragon.
Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy. But what is your
Watch.
favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Or not strong wise, not just because you think it can win in tournaments. I'm talking about like just the theme of the deck.
Oh, you mean from the show?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll probably say Joey's.
I'm glad you clarified that.
I
was-
like Joey's deck.
I was
Or
gonna
we
hit
talking
you with
about
like
the
Teleday.
entirety of it.
I'm just talking about like just the deck, like you can maybe
I'm talking about like.
strategy.
Are we talking about like from a specific like generation, or are we talking about the entire...
any of them? Any
you say
generation.
Stardust Dragon.
Stardust Dragon, Junk Warriors.
Nah, bro, you don't understand. Synchros are stupid.
Yes.
Synchros stop Obelisk, bro.
Well, I mean,
Stardust Dragon.
Synchros actually stop
Synchros
Obelisk.
is all in 5Ds, so you can say, what's name? My boy, Red Dragon Archfight. Bro, he used to say it like that all the time.
Wow, man, your British accent is terrible. Terrible.
Major influence on me, and it was terrible.
But yeah, but him, they had the Black Wings. All of them had synchros. So I was just like, so what to speak to you as far as synchros?
No, Black Wings are dope.
Actually,
but,
you know something? It's still Joey. I still like Joey deck. I just like the theme of his deck.
Like Stardust Dragon is just from a competitive standpoint, Yusei has a deck that cannot be beat by any other character because Stardust Dragon is fucking cheap. And he has not Junksuit. He has was it Formula Synchron? I think it's called Formula Synchron. He can make Stardust Over Dragon, which Stardust Over Dragon is the most complete bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's 3,800 attack. It can negate destroying its being destroyed, and then if it happens to be destroyed, then it makes the lower version of itself. Then that can do the same thing, and then when it dies, it just makes a Stardust Dragon.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid, dude.
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
I was just like, are you serious?
Exactly what you're talking about.
Like, are you fucking serious?
What if you remove it from play?
Oh, it can negate that.
You're trying to get away from the... Yeah, that's
it can negate that.
That's stupid, bro. So you literally have this monster on the field.
They had people try to do that in the series. Trust me. Everything that you think you can think to do against it, they've had somebody try.
Funnier, though, is the fact that he can negate the effect. Now, I might be wrong. It's been a while. But can he negate the effect and you remove it from play and then he comes back on your field the next turn?
Yes.
Yeah. See?
What about that?
That
Was
shit
a
was
horn that it was like Horn of the Unicorn or something like that, some stupid card like that. That's probably not the name of it, but you can like activate it and negate anything before, like right before it's activated. I can't think of what.
No, you're talking about no.
Card?
Yeah, it is a counter trap card. Yes, it is a counter trap card. Let me look it up again because I need to read the exact text.
You like half your life points though.
No, I think you had to sacrifice a creature. You're talking about Solemn Judgment, which is the better card.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Horn of Heaven. First off, yeah, you're talking about Horn of Heaven, not Horn of the Unicorn. Because let me pull this shit up. Yep, Horn of Heaven, Metal Raiders. That shows how fucking old you are playing that damn game. When a monster would be summoned, tribute one monster to negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. Stardust Dragon can negate this card. Regular Stardust Dragon can negate this card.
He thought it was a joke when we said this man can literally just be like, nah.
Yeah, dude, all the time. Like, even it was worse because there was one of my a deck I used to like was the Fortune Fairies, and you pretty much just send everything into remove play for 2 rounds, blah blah blah. This man Stardust, like I said again, he already removes himself from play, so you can't even destroy it. Like, if you got like a plan, like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna no, he removes himself from play, and then he comes back on their turn.
Yeah, so this is the effect of Stardust Dragon. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card or cards on the field, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it during the end phase that this effect was activated, and not negate it, so you have to negate the effect. You can special summon this card from your graveyard. That's just regular Stardust Dragon. That's not including his other 2 forms. Oh, I'm sorry, he has 3 forms because I forgot he has Assault mode. Let's look at these. Let's look at these. Oh my god. Stardust Dragon. I just got to pull up Stardust Dragon cards. Like
it's funny because Red Dragon Archfiend had cards like this too, and he was just the destruction side of it, but it's not Stardust Dragon because he stops the destruction bar.
What the fuck is this?
But
Shit?
I
I've
did
never
like-
seen this. Stardust Divine Dragon. Let's look at this bullshit because this is new. I've never seen this. This card. Show me the effect. It brought up the Amazon listing. I don't need the Amazon listing. What does this do? Must be synchro summoned, cannot be summoned other ways. The first time each card you control would be destroyed each turn by battle or card effect, it is not destroyed. Once per turn, during each player's turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, negate that effect. And if you do, destroy one card on the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one level 8 or lower Stardust monster in your graveyard and special summon it. I fucking hate this.
That's super bro.
I fucking hate this.
But hey, but that's fair, but not Stratus from Element Heroes, bro. Get out of here.
You said Elemental Hero Stratos?
Yes. They
like
limit.
Yada.
They limit that card.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, they limited. Yeah, Stratos. Okay, so they limited Stratos. For those that don't know what Stratos does, it's a very simple effect. He's an 1800 attack monster, 4 stars. His effect is when he is normal or special summon, you can activate one of these effects. Destroy or spell a trap card up to the number of hero monsters you control, excluding himself. That's very important. Or add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand. He was banned for that second effect.
And it's crazy. That's bullshit.
Like, he was
Hey, man.
banned for that second effect.
Fair and balanced.
Because they would use Stratos to go get Stratos. To go get Stratos. So you pull 3 creatures from the deck, and then you would go get a tuner. And then you would synchro. Or you can I'm finna say fusion summon. Not fusion summon. You can
Polymerization?
No. Exceed summon, which exceed summon is you overlay creatures that have the same star level on top of each other to make an exceed monster. You just got 3 copies of a 4-star monster. So you could just...
But there's a card to do this.
But
it was
there's-
well, granted, I am biased because what I was gonna say for my favorite is Element Heroes. But yeah, it actually pissed me off. Like when going into the video games, and they was like, "Well, you only can play this." I'm like, "Are you
No, I
serious,
gotta give it to
bro?"
you. You can play
But,
a lot of decks because I done played you in Yu-Gi-Oh before.
No, that was my favorite. Like just being childish though. I love troll decks. I love like if I'm constructing a deck, it's usually on a troll level. That's pretty entertaining because that's to me that's fun. If you're not having fun, then what's the point?
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, I just like
I
to
like-
construct them and try to see
What you can do.
if my plan works. 'Cause that's the whole thing. It's like, man, they gonna be able to get past this. It's hilarious when they can't.
So
Like if they beat it, I'm like, fuck. But if they can't, I'm like, but this is great.
let me tell you why Stratos was actually banned. I forgot about this. So I played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh much longer than the rest of everybody I know. I played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh up until the point where decks got names. Like not just like, oh, I'm running Warrior Beatdown. No, they got legit names. Like Teledad. A Perfect Circle. What was another like big deck? Black Wings, but Dark Strike Fighter OTK. So Perfect Circle, this deck, the reason it's called a perfect circle is because once you complete your combo, it restarts the combo. So you don't run out of resources and you just fuck your opponent. Stratos was crucial to this deck because Stratos got you a card called Elemental Hero Malicious. Malicious is so goddamn good. You never can play with 3 copies of the card. Like Malicious was a dark monster. Let me bring it up because I need to remember its stats. There it is. Destiny Hero Malicious. So remember, the Stratos said any hero monster.
Okay, Destiny Hero.
So
okay.
Destiny
I'm
Hero
like,
Malicious.
man,
He is a
Yeah.
6-star dark monster. That says you can banish this card from your graveyard to special 1 Destiny Hero Malicious from your deck. Seems only has 800 attack, 800 defense. Why would you ever play this piece of shit? Because that motherfucker just said special summon 1 from the deck in an era where there are fucking synchro monsters. He is level 6 and well, in a deck where I need a quick sacrifice monster, but I don't have I don't have anything to special summon. Oh shit, let me pitch this. There's a card called not Dark World Dealings. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the card, but it's you discard a dark monster and you draw 2 cards. Well, you draw 2 cards and you discard a dark monster.
I know what you're talking about.
Otherwise, you have to discard your whole hand.
Whole hand, yeah.
So you use Stratos to go get Malicious, to then play this card, draw 2 cards, discard Malicious, exile Malicious to special summon a Malicious, and then oh god, I'm remembering the whole combo now. Oh my god, it's disgustingly consistent. Like, you just do this. You open up with this. You just do this. But anyway, you get Malicious on the field. So now you have a 6-star monster. So now you can either like, oh man, I have options. I can play this card called Caius, which requires 1 tribute, which removes 1 card from play when you play it. So I can remove 1 card on my opponent's side of the field, like their main beat stick. Or since I have a 6-star monster, I can then special summon another monster and synchro. Or I can get 3 dark monsters in my graveyard and play this card called Dark Arm Dragon, who says his special summon condition is you have to have exactly 3 dark monsters in the graveyard. Then his effect says you can remove a dark monster from play to destroy 1 card on the field. Or I can make this card called Dark Strike Fighter, that I can send cards from my hand to is it hand or is it hand in graveyard? That's the one thing I gotta make sure. It's been a while since I looked at it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dark Strike Fighter.
Man, I really wish they would just make a new Yu-Gi-Oh game on PSN, even PC. Like,
during your main phase, you can tribute 1
with
monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the tribute monster's star level times 200. So, Malicious is 6 stars. So 6 times 2 is 1200 life. Alright. Notice I said he's a 6-star monster. So you can play a 1-star monster, this guy called Krebins. You get him with the card called Emergency Teleport, which allows you to special summon 1 psychic monster from your deck to the field. Has to be level 1 or lower. So you play Emergency Teleport, get Krebins, play that card, get Malicious on the field, synchro in a Dark Strike Fighter, play a bunch of bullshit, shoot it all to your opponent, and then shoot Dark Strider for exact game. Or you could play it in a deck called Teledeck. Oh my god, I'm just remembering this. This Stratos had to be banned because he made so many decks consistent. Because he got you either Elemental Hero Malicious, or he stabilized, or if you were playing a hero deck, you just blew up your opponent's field.
Funny. Right, I just thought about that. Now that you said it, though, even with Element Hero, I used to play, what was it, Destiny Doom Dragon, I think his name was.
I ain't never heard of that.
Stratos, I was easily. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Dude, that card was so great.
Teledad. Let's see, full power Teledad. Like, Stratos was such a problem. Before they brought him off of the current ban, like off the ban list finally, Stratos was only legal for 3 weeks.
Wow.
That's how good it was. He was only legal to play for 3 weeks. And they were like, we got to get rid of him. They made an emergency ban list and got rid of him.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him.
Oh shit. I forgot about that. He got banned because of Airblade Turbo. So Dark Magician of Chaos. I don't know if y'all know that card, but actually Yugi made that card one time and we never actually got to see its full effect. D-Mark. There we go. So, Dark Magician of Chaos. During the end phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can target one spell in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Already busted, by the way. Already busted. You get a magic card back. You can only use the effect of Dark Magician of Chaos once per turn. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, after damage calculation, banish that opponent's monster. If this card is if this face-up card will leave the field, banish it instead. So what you do is you fuck over your opponent by removing their shit, and then you play a card called Return from the Different Dimension. That is a card that takes all removed from play creatures and puts them back on the field. So you remove all your shit, and then you bring everything back and swing. Because there's no summoning sickness. There's no restriction. As soon as you play a creature, you can attack with it unless it is the first turn.
Dumb.
Or it has a condition part of it that it can attack the turn it summon.
What about Yada though, man?
Yada, bro. Yada, he still ain't came off the ban list. That's how you know you broken. That's how you know you too good when by how long you've been on the ban list. And Yada went on and they never came off.
Dude, I never got to play with that card, bro. I was too bad.
Bro, because he's too good.
Okay.
He's
It was
too
called
good.
Destiny and Dragoon. That's what the name
There we go. I was like, what the hell is
I
a
used to use
Destiny and
Stratos to
Dragon?
get him.
How did you get Destiny and
Yeah, he
Dragoon?
pretty much. Bruh,
That ain't
I
got no
make up
hero
a
in his
lot-
name.
Bro, I lyrics for songs. Oh,
Bro,
you
he
just
was
get the
cheating.
Song, I mean, he's polymerization.
Bro, he was cheating. He was cheating. That man was legit cheating. He was getting a card that did not have hero in his name. That man was cheating, people.
Hey, it was in the video games, bro. It can't be cheating.
That man was playing by the
Oh,
juju.
man. Bro, when you could have 2 dads, 3 emergency teleport, bro, there's so much stuff in this deck that was just either banned or limited to 1. Stratos got banned, Dad got limited to 1, Malicious got limited to 2, E-Teleport got emergency banned, Heavy Storm got banned, Monster Reborn got banned, Solemn Judgment got restricted to 1.
I want to know, why did Heavy Storm and Dark Hole didn't get banned, right? It just gotta be.
Bro, you cut
I
out.
could be wrong. I'm not sure.
You said what got, you said why did Heavy Storm and what else get banned?
Why did Heavy Storm get banned and Dark Hole just got limited?
So Dark Hole was a more fair effect because it destroyed both sides of the field. Whereas Heavy Storm, typically you knew you had Heavy Storm and you built your deck around playing Heavy Storm. So you didn't set a lot. Versus your opponent who didn't know you played Heavy Storm or assumed you didn't play Heavy Storm or assumed you did. So they play more conservative. It was to promote more deck variety. Because with the fear of Heavy Storm, nobody just played a lot of like back rows.
Gotcha.
So they had to get rid of that. Whereas
That's why Harpy's Feather Duster got destroyed. I mean, got mad.
that shit unbanned now because motherfuckers don't even play with a back row, bro. Like Harpy's Feather Duster is completely legal. Well, let me say this correctly. There is a new version of it that's legal.
Well, see, then that kind of. Well, first of all, because the rules have been changing so much, especially with like what is that called? The parallels, whatever they do now.
Parallel rares, bruh. Okay, so Dark. You remember when we would play Yu-Gi-Oh at Books A Million?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember those special promos they had that were foiled differently? Like when you held them up in the light, they looked like a tic-tac-toe board, but it was holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hobby Leagues. Yeah, so they brought that that kind of printing back, and they call it parallel rare.
What's the point of that?
To give people something to chase. Now, and then they also like I hate Yu-Gi-Oh now. Yu-Gi-Oh like synchros, Exceeds are where I stopped because Exceeds was getting out of hand to begin with. But now they on some shit like you got Pendulum Summon, dig some shit like this.
Pendulum, that was what I was saying, because that actually negates so much bullshit.
This is
you
why
can get your
Dark
monsters.
Hole. Yep. Say it. Say it. So this is
You
why
get your monster right back.
Dark Hole doesn't matter anymore. So Pendulum Summon. So you have 2 Pendulum Zones, and you play like 1 Pendulum monster, and you play another in that section. So ideally, you want the greatest range, because I think they can go from 1 to 8 on the Pendulum meter. So ideally, you want a level 1 Pendulum on one side and a level 8 Pendulum on the other. What if I told you that for the low cost of free, you got to summon any Pendulum monster that was between 1 and 7, 1 and 8?
Yep.
Trash.
Now, what if I also told
and
you?
the pendulums. Oh no. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish it.
What if I also told you that you could Dark Hole my field, destroy all my creatures, but because you didn't destroy my Pendulum monsters, I got to bring all them motherfuckers back?
I would be done.
Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh!
But wait.
There's
But
more.
Wait. The pendulums actually have effects of their own, and some of them say you can't play spell cards or trap cards. And like he goes on and on, bro. The pendulum is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, bro.
It's like
It is.
it's like they
terrible.
just created it to extend the life of Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole, as a card.
They did.
game. That's what it seems like.
Hold up, I gotta change something
They
real
did.
quick.
But yeah,
Hold on.
pendulum. That was where I like the same. What you said exceeds. I was like, I'm fine with this because it kind of makes sense. You know, it's like the level stars, even synchros. I was like, okay, I'm not mad at this. But pendulums,